Alright, so in this session we're gonna start adding shadows and detail to our main characters. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump to the shield here. I'm gonna select that and add a new layer on the bottom. Down here, take the brush into black color and I'm gonna add shadows down there. I'm just gonna paint it like this. I can control the opacity up here as I like. I'm just gonna paint it now. Alright, so little shadows is added down there. Let's play with it a little bit. I can also group them. I can select both layer, the shield and the shadow, and just drag them on the group. And just name it as shield. Alright. It's really good to group them so you can organize your workspace. And then I can just go into the wing here and add a new layer down there also. Take the brush, add some shadows down there. You can take those away here by using mask. Something that is falling out. Okay, this is coming from the shield. You can just mask this one also. And we can also group them by naming it as eagle wing front. Okay, so we have added a shadow on the shield and the wings, and we can also add some shadows on the lady down there. Let's go to her and we can add a new layer. Take the brush and just paint it here, the bottom down there. So it's gonna add some shadows that she's sitting on the elephant, and we can add some shadows here too, so the shadows are coming on the wings also. And we can see some problems here. We can fix them also as we go. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take down the opacity a little bit. I'm going to the mask and maybe I will remove this whitish thing that is coming on the body. In the mask, just paint them, and the shadow will take care of the rest. Alright, it's look better now, better than before. So we have added the shadow there. We're going to add some shadow also on these shields, and I can just group them and name them shades down there. Okay, I'll also add layer on the bottom there, and I'm gonna paint again and add some shadows here. So it look like they are mounted on the feet of elephant. Okay, perfect. So we have the shadows there also. I'm just gonna take down the opacity a little bit. We can control these things and we're gonna come back also later if you want to fix something. And we will leave the back wing. You don't need to add shadows there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some tusks there. You can call them tusks or you can call them the teeth of the elephant, and we're gonna paint them. And before that I will add a new layer here, and I will make the eyes a little scary. Just paint them here. I'm gonna make the eyes a little scary, just like you see in the movies. scary eyes. Okay. Okay, and let's add the teeth or tusk, you can say. And the way I'm gonna add it, I'm just gonna take the colors from this one. Okay, and I will take the brush on the new layer and zoom in this layer. I'm just gonna paint it here with my brush. Something on the top, maybe. Just gonna take this on the top and see them. I'm just gonna paint it right here. Okay, like this. We'll take some like back here. Okay, the back one will go there, but let's focus on the front one first. And we can just paint it here. And I can take the color a little bit light. We will assume the light is coming from this direction. So the light is coming from here, and that will affect the whole elephant. So everything which is in this face direction, like here and here and here, these areas, these are gonna glow up, and the back will be dark. Okay, so this is something we're gonna practice in all our in all light fixing. And then I will just take some dark color. I'm gonna paint it right here. Let's try again, Control Z, try them again. Maybe make it a little bit up here. Alright, just take this, maybe take the pen. Control D it and just gonna take the pen maybe and change this to path. And just gonna draw like this. Right. Here, let's take this a little bit up. Draw them like this. I'm gonna mark the selection, make it selection there. I'm just gonna mask it. So we can have some sharp tusks there. Or you can call them teeth, whatever you prefer. Just gonna paint it here also. And we're gonna fix it a little bit because I think the light is not looking so good. You can also come back on it later, but let's fix the light. Paint like this. So it's gonna have some 3D kind of effect. Bottom will be dark. Just painting it, nothing more. All right, a little bit darker, try that. Okay, so it's looking okay. I'm gonna go into mask and we'll make it a little bit round here. And I will also add some shadow because this is touching the surface of the elephant and it's going inside also, so it's gonna have some shadows here. So I have to add some shadows here, and I have to add, if I can just take the brush and maybe take the white and take the brush a little smaller. I may need to add kind of white, so it helps to define the shape. Okay, take this mask here also. When we're gonna start adding the lights, and we're gonna add a lot of details, and it's gonna be more easy for us to understand how this should look like. But for now, this will be enough to go further. Okay, so a little bit black also, like this. Okay, perfect. So this is there, and I'm gonna take a copy of this one, and let's see if we can use the same there. Make it a little bit smaller, maybe Control T, and put it there. Make it a little bit angled, and use the mask to put it in back. So now this is in the back. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Control S. It will now save the file. Save it. Okay, so I have saved the file, and we can add something here also up there. I can just take this layer and maybe add it like this way. Okay, make it a little bit thicker and smaller, like this here. The light's a little bit wrong in there. The light should be light up here and dark there, as we have discussed before. But let's fix the placement first, and then just take it up here. And I can fix the light also. Take the light color and paint it on this side, and take the dark color from this and then paint it on this side. Okay, so you just fix the light. The light will be too much on the top and less on the bottom, because we have the light source up there. Okay, just take the white and paint it up here. Perfect. Again, getting a nice light there. And I'm just gonna take the dark and paint it here. Paint on the bottom also there. We're gonna add shadows here also later, and it's gonna make it look really nice. But for now, we're just gonna add some dark. Take some nice smooth brush, paint it like this. Okay, perfect. So maybe transform it so it look like, we can play with it later also. We can adjust it, but I think for now it's looking okay. Maybe too big in size, but it's hard to say. I can just make it maybe smaller, like here, like this maybe. Anyway, we can look into it later, and we can see maybe this is too big, or this is too small, or maybe we need to transform it somehow. I can play with it and see if something suits, something that works. Yeah, maybe this one. I think this can work. We do need to fix the light and add some white also. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna save it, and after that I'm gonna group them all all these tusks and just gonna put them like there, and just gonna name them TUSKS. If I'm pronouncing them right, I'm just gonna keep them on the top. Okay, so we have the shadows, we have the, everything we need. I think one thing I'm missing there is the elephant eyes we worked on. Maybe that is missing somehow. I can add them later, or I can add them now. Okay, just paint them in black. Sometimes you're working and you may miss some files or some layers, but it's not a problem. You can paint it again or find them. Okay, just put some color there. Okay, so we're gonna come to the lady now, and I think that's also on the main character we have. So let me go into the layers and see where she is. Okay, she is here now, and she's here, and I'm gonna go into the adjustment layers, and we have this adjustment layer. I'm gonna take the curve first, and I'm just gonna take it down, or maybe add some clipping on this layer only, so we just affect this layer. Okay, we can go into adjustment again and take hue and saturation, make it also clipping to take away the colors. Okay, we have to play with the curve a little bit. We have to make it dark and take away the red color. Okay, I don't want the effect to be on this shadow, so I can just make the shadows go a little bit more light. We have some small details remaining, but we're gonna look at them later. And I mean, all the colors and everything on the woman. When we have the background and the effects, then it will be more easy for us to see what kind of colors we need on her. And we maybe need to fix the mask also, the one we did here. This don't look nice. We have to make it smooth and clean, and we have to remove this blurriness effect that is coming, and we also have to change her face. There are a lot of things we have to do on her, but we're gonna do them slowly and slowly till we know how the colors are looking. So things gonna go in parallel. So let's move to the next tutorial and let's see what we can do in the next session.